It's our great honor and privilege to have the presence of Honorable Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, former Chief Justice of India, with us today. Both as the Chief Justice of India and Chairman National Human Rights Commission, he has known for his simplicity and commitment to the cause of the common man. His tenure as the Chief Justice of India was long and remarkable.
First of all, my congratulations to Joseph Braha for preparing this book, which is, he has put it in very simple terms, the niceties of this law. A common man can read out what is the Right to Information Act. Though an act enacted in 2005, it has gathered its momentum slowly, and now everyone knows what is Right to Information Act. Many of them made use of it to the extent possible. It has helped the society, helped the governance, helped to end corruption to a great extent in this country. There was a huge demand for an enactment like this. I still remember an NGO in Rajasthan, they prepared a documentary and presented it before the Judicial Academy in Bhopal, way back in 2001 or 2002. They show how the corruption at the lower level, which was going on, and it is difficult to control it because large number of these widows' pension and all. The widows' pension was released by the government, but it is received by somebody else. The money is released from the treasury, but it doesn't reach. That small documentary depicted all these how the things were happening in the remote areas in the country. Whatever the government wanted to give, it may not reach the real persons. But this sort of, even the corruption at the grassroots level could be controlled. And that NGO worked very hard, and that was one of the major reasons impelled the government to enact a legislation in 2005. And it has worked well. So, though there may be some difficulties in various forms, but still the government is not willing to water down the provisions of the enactment, because sometimes quite unreasonable demands are made by some people, unscrupulous people. They want large number of documents without any rhyme or reason. They don't require it, and they file application, because application fee is fixed at a very low rate, because naturally con men should file application. Even at the earlier stage, some of every institution, public authorities were allowed to fix the fees. I don't know whether now there is fixed fees under this act. But some of the high courts have fixed a huge amount for filing an application to RTI Act. Then the Supreme Court had to give directions to control it, a reasonable rate. So, but some people file large number of applications and made it impossible for many of the officers to function. Even NHRC had also a problem. We had two officers exclusively to deal with the right to information applications, because it's a large number of complaints are received, and it's a jurisdiction throughout India. The National Human Rights Commission was finding it difficult to deal with these applications. Then there was delay. Then I had to appoint two retired government officials to help the NHRC to sort out these applications. So, but nevertheless it worked, because everyone wanted to get information about their case, what happened, the consequences, and all these details everyone wanted. But now, to putting it in a website also requires somebody should feed these things to the computer. So it is also sometimes very difficult. But as a whole, this enactment, 2005 enactment, worked well, and it has done immense help to the common man. And it is because many of the legislations are made with a purpose. Purpose sometimes may be targeting for a group of people with a vote bank or something. This is for the whole of India. The people at large are benefited, and many, only some people try to, and I still remember a person who came to the NHRC and said, the people are attacking me, I will be killed within short time. Why I am an RTI activist, I am going to jump from the second floor of the NHRC building. We were terrified, and so we had to catch hold of him and to address to the police. Such things also, sometimes but some informations which are intended to go through the act, it may cause embarrassment, pains and difficulties for some other. So but the activists are targeted. That is also a fact. And you must have known, at least half a dozen people, RTI activists have been in Madhya Pradesh, in UP and all, attacked and killed. So somebody, one very engineer, very active and very honest engineer also was killed merely because he got some information and published it in the, because that is what is happening in the department. So something also happens. These are all things which, but that doesn't mean that the act has worked itself any negative thing. It is sometimes for every enactment, when it is public good is worked out, it may cause embarrassment for others. So my congratulations to Joseph Braham for making this book very crispy and very useful to the common man, because all the forms, everything is given, how to file appeal, how to make these applications, and the act also is given. That is useful, and it is, some of the books are very heavy books, so it is not very handy or not useful to the, I think one retired judge of Himachal Pradesh has published a Right to Information Act in 2009 or so. It is very heavy book. This is very handy. We can use it at any time. We will keep it as a pocket diary and make use of it at any time. I congratulate Mr. Jose for his venture, and I wish even this talent of writing, and one subject is not given to all. That Jose should venture to write more on various subjects of common interest, so that it would be useful, so that publishers and all are easily available at many places. So I congratulate Mr. Joseph Braham and also the Pravasi legal cell. I'm so sorry to interact with this organization, this Pravasi legal cell. I've still not fully understood the definition of Pravasi legal, whether they are Pravasi, all are Pravasis. I am also a Pravasi in that sense, a long time. I left Kerala, 97 I left Kerala. So it is also, in a sense, a Pravasi, eligible to be a member of your legal cell. Thank you very much for inviting me to this.